Here, and let's get started. I welcome you all. We still have a few of you jumping on here. We got a lot of people on tonight, and I count, probably 3 or 4 different countries, and we got a lot of stuff to cover. So I want to dig right in. Thank you for coming. My name is Ken Brooks, and my company is Kaizen Legacy, and I want to just give you a quick background on myself. I've been married for 23 years, have 3 boys, have one going to college, Cal Poly San Luis Obispo, have one in high school. He's a sophomore in high school, and then I have a 10-year-old son, very active in sports. I graduated back in 1990 in marketing, business, and economics. After that, I became a marketing director for a large manufacturer. And then I knew that wasn't my end game. I always wanted to have my own company. So in 1999, I started a company out of my garage, and within a couple of years, I became the leader in that niche. And very successful. I had warehouses in several different countries. And then in 2012, we had our best year, and I decided to sell that. I was burnt out. I was ready for something new. I was ready to kind of climb another ladder, kind of start the climb again with another company. And a couple of years ago, I started with the company Vima, which I'm still with, and is a great company. And I kind of built that to a point where I'm very satisfied with that. But I was ready. I was looking for a young company, some company that I can basically start from the bottom and make into about a $500 million company. And that's what I'm doing with TruVision Health, and that's what we're going to talk about today. TruVision Health. Let me get here. TruVision Health. Let me tell you a little bit about how I chose TruVision Health and why. In the 2 years I was in Vima, it was great. I learned so much, and that's what I was doing. I was learning the business. I was learning how to do the business, what it takes to be very successful in the network marketing arena. Okay, so I learned the ins and outs. But what I was in Vima is I was kind of near the bottom, and I knew to make the big bucks. And I'm not talking about 50 grand a year. I'm talking about making somewhere in the realms of 6 to 7 figures. And I wanted to bring that to the people that my group, the people I associate with, but whatever, whoever joins my group, I wanted to bring that to them. And so I basically, myself, my accountant, and my good friend who's a big in finance, we basically spent hundreds of hours digging into probably 120 different companies, and all network marketing, all in their newer stages, 1 to 3 years old or 0 to 3 years old. And I had there's a lot of little things that I was looking for. I wanted a great product at a good price. And let me just go down the bullet points here, and I'll kind of go over, a few things why I chose, this company. First of all, it's a young company, 6 months old. And, so I basically took that 120 companies, we dissected them, and we brought it down to 3 companies. And so then I started contacting the owners. I want to know the owners, personalities, that kind of thing. And so when I look at TruVision, I see a young company had 192% growth last month. So that was very impressive. But things like that happen. They 0 to 190 is it's not a lot, but going from $0 to some money is but you can't just look at that. But it was very impressive. They're making monthly. They're growing tremendously. Their products are incredible. And I want to stop right there. I just got started with the company about a week ago, and I received my products about I got it Friday, and I took it over the weekend. So it's Friday. I took them Saturday and Sunday, and this is my 4th day. I mean, my energy level, it's all natural. It's not chemicals and stuff, but my energy level is incredible. I walk every day. If many of you guys know, I walk every day for an hour at lunch. Rather than sitting there eating my lunch and stuff and wasting time, I walk and I talk and I call up you guys and talk. And tonight I got home and I go, I got to run. I feel like running. So I went out and ran 4 miles. The amount of energy I have, I feel like a kid again. And I noticed over the weekend my sex drive was up. And I'm not young, I'm 46 years old. I noticed my eating was, I didn't have to snack. I was too busy. I felt like I was just, I could do stuff around the clock, and it was wild. I just felt like a young kid again. And so that's one of the products we have, but there's many other, and I'll go over that a little later in this webinar. But I'm amazed. I was told by the owners that this is an incredible product, but I'm a true believer. So. But it helps with, we have weight loss products. We have, a product that helps the blood and your body function correctly to fight off diabetes, fibromyalgia, and a lot of other, cholesterol and all that stuff. And the thing is, a lot of you guys and a lot of people in life, they're waiting, just sitting in life, waiting for the next meal to come along. And we got to get you out of that habit. And that's what this does, man. It just keeps you busy. I was so focused at work today. It was absolutely incredible. And then there's the TVH community, TruVision Health community. Absolutely incredible. They've created this community. And again, we're only 6 months old. But they created this community of very healthy. They promote exercise and walking. They actually give you a discount on your products and your shipping if you walk. And it's really, and then they do a lot of gatherings, whether you want to, go with that or not. But it's just the community is absolutely, I can just see them. And that's what, in a successful business, I've spent a lot of time in the past 2 years with Vima around leaders, interviewing leaders. I would, every week I would make sure I talk to at least 2 leaders in the business so I know what works and what doesn't. And in talking to the ownership of TruVision Health, I can tell you this company has, guys that have, 20 plus years in the business, knowledge that they're giving to us. So they know how to do it the right way. And so leadership, and that's what I was impressed with probably the most, is I spoke to the owner several times, and they called me back, and they were, Ken, the interaction was just like excitement. They're excited on their side, I'm excited on this side, and that's what it takes, to be a very successful company. And then I look at, and this is what my finance guys come in. Ken, if you look at a company like this, with this type of community, with this type of product, with this kind of leadership, we should be looking at, $500 million, $500 million within 2 to 4 years. And what that means, if we get in, because I am, right now, I am front line to the company. And basically what that means, there's the 3 owners, and then there's me. Okay, and so I am frontline. I'm the top of the, as far as the company stands, and so what that means to you guys is, when that growth, when we go to that $500 million, that's on you guys. That's how you guys grow. That's how you make the 6, 7, 8-figure incomes. And so that's what I was looking to do. That's what I was looking to bring. Find a great company that helps. My new motto is changing lives, because that's what I wanted us to do. We're changing lives financially, mentally, physically, as in if we want to lose weight or whatever. And I'm fired up about it. I want to just change. I want to change people's lives, and that's what I did. And that's one thing I haven't really gone over is Kaizen Legacy is a development company. Kaizen means growth. And that's what I try to do. I'm a trainer and a coach at heart, and that's what I love to do. I love seeing people grow, and that's why I'm in this business. So advantage to being frontline of the business. You know, you always said, you know, I wish I was in the right place at the right time, at the, you know, right place at the right time. You guys now, if you've fallen upon this, if this is the first webinar you've ever been to, I mean, basically stumbled upon a winning lotto ticket, because this is, you're at the right place at the right time. And basically you're getting in as a VP, you know, and that's what it is. You know, you have the company, you have the president, and you have the VP, and that's basically what you're getting in as. And then the Western region, California, Washington, Oregon, there's nothing. This product's not out here. I mean, it's not out here. There's nobody in California. So there's no competition. This is a different product from anything that's out there. And so, you know, it's just, I mean, we're not competing with anything or anybody. You know, this is, we're just growing. We're kicking ass and taking names. You know, that's what this is all about. Okay, the awesome product. I just want to talk about, I just want to, you know, if you guys want to dig into the product, you're welcome. Go to TruVisionHealth.com and you can read up on all what's in it and all that stuff. Spend time doing that. I want to get through this webinar in less than an hour. I don't want to spend all day going over each and every product. So go TruVisionHealth.com, dig into the products, you can find out there. But I wanted to point out a few things. In America, which is about the saddest thing I've ever heard, 160 million Americans are overweight. I mean, 160 million Americans are overweight. 78 million Americans are obese. It just blows my mind, you know. And you know, and today you look everywhere you look is a different weight product. And what we're not trying to, you know, tell someone you can't eat this or can't eat that. All this is all about, I've lost 4 pounds in the last 3 days, and all I do is you eat and be sensible about what you eat. Don't go out to McDonald's every meal. Just, you know, you can go out to fast food here and there, but, you know, eat sensibly. Chicken, whatever, have some cereal for breakfast, yogurt, that kind of thing. Exercise, big time promote exercise, because that's a key. And then take our products. I mean, you'll lose weight. You know, if you tried everything else out there, you don't have to starve yourself. You don't have to drink juice boxes for your meal. You don't have to tie your stomach together so you can't eat. You know, you don't have to do that stuff. There's other ways of doing it. Just take this product, eat sensible meals, and again, you won't, I'm telling you, take this product, you won't be waiting around for the next meal to come along. Because that's what a lot of people do. You know, breakfast ends, and their life is just so miserable that they're just waiting for lunch to come along so they eat again. That's this product. Once you take this product, you'll be so, like, I got to do stuff. And again, you're not like going crazy. You just feel young again. And then that's what this is all about. 60% of adults. Okay, so that's our weight loss. We had, which is our, if you look in the middle there, the green box, that's a true weight and energy. And then we have our true fix, which you take that if you have high cholesterol, if you have diabetes, if you have fibromyalgia, if you have a lot of those, you have blood issues, if you have, I mean, the list goes on and on. But it helps. It helps, you know, lower the cholesterol, lower the blood pressure, and it just gets your body regulated correctly. And that's what that is. And then the true weight and energy is a, you know, it helps lose weight naturally, you know, and just gets the body functioning correctly. And then there's the true slumber that is a natural way to help you sleep. So 60% of adult Americans have insomnia, can't sleep. So, you know, this doesn't have any side effects. This isn't addicting like a lot of those other things, you know. And so, you know, if you have a hard time, it just settles the body down so you can go to sleep. And so, I mean, the products are absolutely amazing. If you could feel better, would you pay a few extra dollars a month? You know, if you could lose weight, if you feel better, if you feel healthier, you know, I think most Americans would. And then we have a hydrating energy drink. And absolutely tastes phenomenal, very inexpensive. And again, all of our products, and that is one of the key reasons why I chose TruVision Health, is the products are, I mean, they're same price. You would buy them in a store if they had them in a store, but you're buying them from your own company. That's what's so awesome. But a hydrating energy drink that is I mean, it's like having Gatorade, but all the great stuff and get rid of all the sugars. I mean, it's no sugar. It's just a few calories, and it just it helps your heart, and it's exactly what you need when you're working out, or if you're kids have sports and that kind of thing. So incredible product. Then we have a cleaning product. It's an all-purpose cleaning product. You can use it for glass, you can use it for countertops, you can use it for anything. So they have that, and then we have the superfood, which is the True Fuel. Incredible product. It's basically a meal. You can just put it in a baggie, and that's your meal or in between snacks and stuff. So, I mean, I look at these products, and there's a lot more to come. But I look at these products, I go, this is what an active person or the person that wants to be active should be taking. This is what, if America was on this type of program, we wouldn't have these figures. We'd have more walking, less driving and that stuff. There'd be people biking. I mean, doing stuff the right way, and even we all got to drive to work. Again, we're not going to all walk to work, but there is places where you can, where instead of like you drop your car off for an oil change, and say if it's a mile or two away, walk down there after work and pick up your car. At lunch every I'm not saying do what I do, but every day I walk, for an hour. I have an hour for lunch. I'm going to, and then after that, I'll sit there and eat my yogurt at my desk. And that's what a healthy, that's what it's all about. It's life's too short. I had a son, had a classmate, he's in college now, but he had a classmate that she passed away. He just had a bacterial infection. And it was the saddest thing in the world. And it made me really think about health. And this life's too short to be wasting it on and really, we only have one body. So let's take care of it, So I hate to, give you kind of speech, but I'm trying to get you in the mode of this stuff is necessary for people that want to, feel good, be active, and live a very healthy life. All right, keys to success. And I like to throw this in here because I want you to think. I have a lot of new people on this webinar that this is their first introduction to the business. I have a lot of people that have been with me. Again, this is really new. I've had Kaizen Legacy for 2 years. I'm very successful in the Vima business, but this is a new business, and so I want you guys to think about what is your why. What gets you up in the morning? Is I'll tell you about my why is. I love to coach. I love to teach. I love to see people grow. I love to see a company grow. That's why I'm involved with TruVision Health. I promise this company will be a $500 million company, and I'm going to be there right with it. And I'm looking for people that want to be there also. So what is your why? Is it you want to make more money? Is it you want a new car? Is it your wife's working, you don't want her to work, you want to stay home with the kids? Maybe you want you want to send your daughter to college? Figure out what your why is. Figure out what what's going to get you going. What's your dreams? Which is the second bullet point. What are your dreams? What's going to because so much in this world, people don't have dreams anymore. They don't dream like, hey, go if you want a Harley, go down and sit on a Harley. Get excited, get pumped up about something. Because, I drive to work and I'm on the freeway and I look around me. I see a bunch of people that have no dreams. Dream a little bit. If you want to go on vacation, start looking at those brochures, get pumped up, and let's do this. So figure out what your why is. Let's dream. Let's dream. The sky's the limit. With a company like this, with my leadership, with products like this, you guys, sky is the limit. So don't go, I can't do this. Don't say, oh, that takes too much work. You guys can do it. It's not that hard. And then we'll set goals. If you guys are new today, we methodically do this. I don't just say, hey, go out there and do it. I'll teach you. I'll walk you through the program. I'll help you. I'll do a lot of the heavy lifting for you at first. And we'll set goals. We'll set weekly goals. We'll set monthly goals. We'll set daily goals. We'll set yearly goals. You know, my goal for you guys is to make 6 figures your first year. You know, anything less than that is a bit of a disappointment for me. You know, I want you guys to make big bucks at this. I don't want, you know, I didn't get involved with a company like this to just make an extra grand or two a month. That's not why I'm doing this. You know, I want to see people grow and change their lives. You know, that's what I want. But you have to work. Next bullet point, you have to work. You got to put in the hours. And that doesn't mean, you know, that you got to be able to grow. And again, Kaizen legacy. Kaizen is growth, continuous growth day after day. You're going to want to have to grow. You know, if you're not willing to grow, this is probably not for you. Probably want to go get an application at McDonald's and, you know, do something like that. Because that's not that you're not going to grow at McDonald's. There's nothing wrong with McDonald's. But, you know, that's probably more your style. But if you're willing to want to grow, you want to look yourself in the mirror every day and just go, how can I get better? This is probably the company for you. Okay? So, but you're going to have to work. You're going to have to work your ass off at times, you know, and it just depends on how fast you want to, you know, move up the ladder. Basically, how fast you want to make the big bucks. You know, some people that after a year, you know, they're happy with $1,000 or $2,000 a month. You know, but that's not me, and I'm sure it's not many of you guys, okay? So then use the product and tell people how great it is. Man, I ran 4 miles tonight. I haven't ran 4 miles in a couple of years, you know, and I got home, and I was so fired up over the product. Had a great weekend. You saw UCLA, beat Arizona. I mean, I did a lot of stuff. I was just pumped up, had energy throughout the weekend. You know, I lost some weight. You know, it's just the product is life changing. So you got to use it. And even if you don't want to, you know, lose some weight, there's products to help you, you know, for your health. You know, we went over the products. There's something for everybody, but you got to use the products. And then don't give up. You know, I had people in the past that they spend a night or two working. You know, they'll spend a half hour one night and then a half hour the next. And they'll call me and say, Ken, it doesn't work. Come on. You know, nothing, you know, nothing. You're not going to grow like that. If that's all you got, this is not for me, not for you. You probably want to go down to McDonald's and fill out an application. Okay? I'm just being brutally honest because I'm not going to lie to you. I'm going to be up front. I'm going to show you how to do this business. And, but, you know, I use McDonald's as an example just because, you know, it's there's a couple types of jobs out there. There's one where you go and you just, you know, you work 9 to 5 or 2 to 4, whatever it is, and you get paid hourly. And there's jobs where you bust your butt and you get paid for what you did. Okay, so that's one of these jobs. But if you guys just need a paycheck, if you need, you know, if you just need to pay the rent, this is probably more of a side deal for you. And for most of you guys, this is probably not a full-time gig. This is a part-time gig. Like when I started my company in my garage, you know, it was a part-time gig when I started. Okay, I did that. I'd come home, I'd work all day, I'd come home, and then I'd work usually from about 6 p.m. to about 2 in the morning. I did that for about 4 to 5 months, okay, before I started making $1. Then after that, man, sky was the limit. And that's how this works. That's how, if you want to start your own company, that's how building a company works. You bust your ass, and then one day you go, holy crap, look what happened. Okay? Okay, why we're different, or how we are different. We don't bug our friends and family. I don't do that. I got a great system, you know, and here's what happens is, you know, they see what's going on. They see your product. They see you losing weight. They see you positive for the first time in a long time. They see you out there walking and exercising. And they go, what the heck happened? What has changed? And that's you know, I want people coming to you and saying, whatever you're doing, I'm in. And that's what happens when you get involved with this kind of thing. This is what happened. This is what I did with my business. That's what I did with Vima. And that's what I'm going to do with this. Okay, I want people coming to you and saying, what the heck? And again, remember, I mean, this area, California, is untapped. I mean, we're Oregon, Washington. I mean, the western region is untapped. And so when you're going to someone and say, hey, first of all, I'm right under one, you know, I'm front line to the company, basically. And I want to, if you ever want to be on top of something, this is your chance. So, timing's everything. We think outside the box. We don't go, we got to be, the same as everybody else. No. I'm constantly trying, I'm a marketing guy. I love marketing. I love trying stuff. And we're constantly bouncing stuff off each other. I have a meeting, I have 3 different webinars a week. One, when I go over opportunity, kind of what's all about. And again, this is the first time, so it's a little rough. I'll get a little bit better the second and third and fourth time. But I go over the opportunity on the one, and this is a great place to send people. And I'll show you how. And I got a whole system here. I'm going to show you. Again, we don't bother our friends and family. We have a whole system we go after. So we think outside the box. We have ways of marketing to these people, getting out to these people and saying, hey, we got something you might want to check out. I'm not a person that's hard sells anybody. All we do is inform people. Like I'm doing to you right now. I'm informing you. I'm not selling you anything. I'm informing you. Here's the deal. If you want to get in, that's great. If you don't, that's fine too. And this is not for everybody. I'm going to tell you right up front. So we think outside the brain. We're not afraid to fail. So we're bouncing stuff off each other. There's no bad ideas. And that's what's so great. You're going to go to your job tomorrow, and your boss is going to shoot down half of your ideas. I don't do that. We try everything. Because you know what? The dumbest idea could be a great idea. So I work a little different way. I work a little different from everybody else. And that's why I've been so successful. We do this with integrity. I don't, if someone shoots me down or doesn't, respect this business, I want nothing to do with them. I want them to see the value in this business, and I want them to treat it with, I want us to be doing business with integrity. So if someone doesn't see the value in this, then if they don't respect this business, then they have no need to be around the business because they're just going to drag us down. Okay? And we go hard. We work hard. But we have fun. Don't get me wrong. When I was building my company, I was having a good time. It's not like, your 9-to-5 job where you're miserable all day long, waiting for lunch to come along, waiting for your next break to come along. It's not like that. We're bouncing stuff off. We're building websites. We're trying stuff. We're doing different things. And it's great fun. But you got to work. You got to go hard. You got to get into it. You got to get that burning desire to really want to do well, So, and again, I mentioned the awesome products. Products are great. I'm new at this, but I'll tell you, I build other companies, and these products are by far better than anything I've ever been around, So, and then the Kaizen legacy system, that's the key to success. And I'll have tons of webinars and personal, I'll meet with a lot of you guys personally, and I'll be going and walking through the Kaizen system and how it works. And it works, man. This is the best system out there, and I don't charge anybody for my system, and we'll go over the rest of the stuff, but it's not like, hey, at the end, you get to buy the system. You got to, get involved. You got to do other stuff, but you don't have to buy the system. I'm doing all this for free. I'll train you for free. I'll spend as much time as you want for free. I'll show you what works and what doesn't work. This is just it's a great way to do business. It's a fun way to do business. It's the only way to do business. All right, what's required? This is kind of the bare minimum, 5-10 hours a week. If you have basically an hour a night you can spend on this, you'll be successful. If you go hard, if you go up to 5 to 10 hours for a year or two, you'll be making 6 figures at this part-time. And I'm not kidding. I'm not joking. I'm just going, and giving you some inflated figure. You will make 6 figures. This is a 6-month-old company that had 192% growth, that has incredible products that are reasonably priced. That is the key. And have excellent leadership, have awesome owners. You guys, that's the key. That's a key to a $500 million company. So, coachable. Man, I'm going to be throwing a lot of stuff about you. I'm going to listen to everything you have to say, but just soak up what I have to say. Trust what I have to say is the way to do it, you know, and because I've been through this. I've been through this on a traditional business. I've been through this with another network marketing company, and it works. This stuff works, and we'll do it methodically. But you're gonna have to, you know, like they say in, you know, in football and stuff, you got to drink the Kool-Aid. You got to go, okay, Ken, I'm here. I'm at the end, my wit's end. You know, I'm overweight. I'm at wit's end. I'm not there. I need to make money. Teach me, and I will. Okay, burning, as I mentioned before, burning desire. You got to have that burning desire in your gut that I'm going to work, and I'm going to work, and I'm going to work, and I'm going to keep going. I'm going to try different things, and I'm going to learn from Ken, and then I'm going to go off and do my own thing. I'm going to try different things. You got to have that burning desire. That comes from the why. Again, go sit on that Harley if that's what you want. If you want a new car, go sit in that car. Go test drive 10 cars this weekend. So you go back and you go, I got to get it. I want it. Put up pictures in your house of what you want. Put up pictures of positive things that really get you inspired and fired up. You know, it sounds silly. People might laugh at you. Pay them no minds. Pay them no minds. You know, just be focused. If you want to be successful, you got to do this stuff. You got to do what successful people do. I mean, I've been around them. I've interviewed hundreds and hundreds of successful people, and they're all the same. They wake up in the morning. They know what they want to do. They have little positive reassurance things. I mean, things staring them in the face everywhere they go. And it's silly stuff on their mirror when they're brushing everything. They stuff that tells them they're going to be successful. They have a Lamborghini that they want cut out and framed. You know, stuff that stares them in the face every day, so it keeps them going. You guys got to figure that out. That's what successful people do. And then the last bullet point, do what you say you're going to do. Just this world, too much people say, hey, I'll meet you at 2, and they actually arrive at 3. Or they say they're going to do something, they don't do it. If you're going to do it, let's do it, man. Life's too short. You know, if you're going to do this business, if you call me later tonight or tomorrow and say, Ken, I'm going to go for it, don't go half-ass. You know, let's go full blast, man. Let's go all the way. You know, I got too many people that promise, you know, they start off like these great intentions. They get rejected once or twice, and they're done. And it's absolutely ridiculous. So if you say you're going to do it, let's do it, man. And here's the next step. All right, if you're sitting there, you're at wit's end, you're going, Ken, I need to make money. I need to, you know, I want to do something on the side. I want to, you know, I'll do some weight. I want to get, you know, maybe health-wise, I can improve my health, you know, or maybe you want to do something on the side. Maybe you're sitting there, you got a great job, you like it, but you want to make a little extra money. Whatever it is, you're sitting there, you're one of 4 things. You're ready to get started. You like what you hear. Because here's the deal. On my front line, I can only put 5 more people. 5 more people only on my front line, and that's it. So the next 5 people that go here go on my front line. Everybody else goes to the bottom. Or not the bottom, but they go underneath them. You know, and so it's really key, and I'm not just throwing it, it's key to get started ASAP. And again, it's just a few bucks. I think it's at $35 or $30 or something to it's a one-time fee, and then you got to buy some product, and you got to buy some product anyways. I mean, you got to buy a little minimal product to get started so you can try it out. And so, you know, it depends on if you want to just try the product, and then that's the number 2. Number 2 is I like the product, I want to give it a try. So great, I can after this is done or tomorrow, because it's kind of late, get a hold of me. Text me, email me. You can go to KaizenLegacy1.com, KaizenLegacy, the number 1.com, and you can email me through there, or you can send it to, you know, you guys all know how to contact me. You know, everybody here knows how to contact me. Or if you've been invited by somebody, go back to that person. And, you know, if you want to get started, let's get started. You know, let's get started on me. Again, I only have 5 more people. And I don't mean to put pressure on you, but, you know, my front line, I can only give it so many people, and then they go down to the next. But you're still on what, the 4th level rather than the 3rd level. But man, every level, timing is everything. If you like the product, great. Let's get you some product. Go to the person that invited you. Contact me. Whatever. I will get you the product. Have questions. If you're sitting there going, I love what I hear. I love what Ken's all about. I want to make changes, but I have some questions. Contact me. Email me, text me, call me. My number, by the way, is 805-624-1444. Text me tonight. It's a little too late to call, but text me tonight and I'll get back to you. Again, 805-624-1444. Or number 4, you're not interested. No problem. It's not for everybody. Like I said, we need people working 9-to-5 jobs also, and again, this is going to be a part-time gig. But if you know somebody that wants to improve their health, lose weight, want to make a little extra money, or want to change their career, make 6 figures, send them our way. I will treat them good. I'm always honest. I'm always upfront. I'm not a slicky-dicky salesman. I'll always just say how it is, and that's the great thing about network marketing, man. It's the last frontier of the true business. When I had my traditional business, after 5 years, I realized I'm not doing what I want to do, and that's do relationships. That's what this is all about, is relationships. I'm doing accounting, ordering, handling all the employees' problems. I'm not doing what I really want to do, and that's just create relationships, teach people, show people how to do things. And that's what I want to show you guys, so you can develop a team, and I can help you develop that team, and then you're managing them. And that's what happens. Yeah, first, you got to kind of work hard. And then after you get started, boom, it's easy. It's really easy. So a couple more things. I just want to make sure I got everything here, because I made a list of I got that, talked about that. Again, five people, guys. That was a big note I put here. I only have 5 more people I can put on my front line. So if you're interested, let me know. I'm going to make a recording of this and put it on the back office. One thing I want to show you, if you guys aren't part of my Shutterfly, let me know so I can get you on here, because there's a message board. Look at our calendar. Our calendar is packed with stuff. And these are stuff, again, I'm going to go over my Kaizen system and show you how it works, but this is all part of it. So there's pictures here, there's video, there's everything. I notify you through here. And then when you guys sign up, when you get started, I get you a free website that walks people through it. This same website that you guys went through, you'll get the same website. And you'll get also the website that TruVision gives you. So you get websites, you get everything you need to get started. This website's great because it just kind of walks you through the 6 reasons why you should get here, and then you basically just click here to watch the short video or to get started. So if you guys want to get started, all you do is click here, and that takes you to my website, which you'll have the same website here to get started. And that's all there is to it. So that's all, folks, for tonight. I went under an hour. I'm going to have another webinar. If not tomorrow, let's see, what's tomorrow? Tuesday. It'll be either Tuesday or Wednesday. Stay tuned for that. I'm going to have 2 other webinars this week. So let me know. It's going to be, again, it's going to get better and better. This is the first time out with TruVision. Again, you guys are, this is ground floor. This is ground floor. You guys have been introduced. If you stumbled upon this from Craigslist or whatever, you guys just got the winning ticket, winning lotto ticket. And I'm not kidding, because I've spent hours, hundreds of hours, choosing the right company. And this is it. And you surround yourself with the best leadership. I have tremendous leadership. The owners of this company are incredible. And you can go into the culture and learn all about them. And then you can also learn about the 10K pledge. And this is at KaizenLegacy1.com. And then you just choose, and then you just click on the, click here to get started. And that just takes me on a website. And then if you want to get started, you just, I think, oh, I'm not getting any. But anyways, I can walk you through that, but you just say, I think try TruVision now and get started. But that's it, guys. Have a wonderful night. Call me, text me, email me. Let me know what you think, any questions. I'm here to help. Have a great night. Bye-bye.